So, cars in this game, when you reverse, sound like a UFO taking off in the Jetsons. Right then, hello and welcome to a small little one-off of a free game on Steam called Drift Gear. Now, it is exactly what the name suggests. It is a drifting game, and as I said, it is free on Steam. Unfortunately, this game has mostly negative reviews, so I'm just going to have a little play on it and just see if those reviews are justified. Now, it's got controller support, so that already gets brownie points, because some games even today don't have controller support, which is unusual. But the settings are very, very basic. You got your music, you got your sound effects. There's no music actually in game either. You've only got the basic sound effects, but we'll get more into that in just a moment. Video effects, as you can see, quality is good. You can either have it on Fantastic. Now, it runs very smooth on Fantastic as well, but I've checked between the two and there's hardly any difference whatsoever. The only difference is you get more particle effects, which does slow the game down. It does lag a little bit, so I've just put it on good for now. You're not missing much anyway. And I'm running this in a window as well. And controls, you have no key bindings, but as I said, it is compatible with a basic 360 controller. Right then, you have a leaderboard, which I'm not going to worry about because I don't think any of the friends on my Steam friends list are actually playing this game or have played this game, and we're not even going to bother with help because there's no point. There is quite a huge selection of cars though, and you can see most of them are based off real life cars. You have, that looks like a GTO, that looks like a Vauxhall, kind of. That one looks like a Focus, but you have a load of cars that you need to unlock as well. So yeah, are we going to do it beginner, advanced, or pro? I think we're going to go pro. Why not? And of course I've already selected my driver name. So we're going to start off with this little Ford Focus looking thing, or Ford Fiesta, whichever. They all look the same these days. But the car is called an Eagle. 220 horsepower and 1200 kilograms. So yeah, and you only have the one track as well, Mount Panorama. Of course, it's Bathurst. I don't think that they got the licensing to use this track, but oh well, we'll forgive them their discrepancies anyway. So let's check out this this drifting game then and see what it all entails. And yes, here we go. And unfortunately, the cars on this game have a rev limiter of about 2,500 RPM. It doesn't go any higher than that. And they all sound like ride-on lawnmowers as well. You do have different camera angles as well. So you have in-car, which is very disorientating. The wheel doesn't even turn. You have a sat-nav in the center console, which does nothing. It looks like it's a Fisher-Price sticker. And you got this weird-ass side view, which yeah, it's a thing. One thing I have noticed as well, if you actually clout the wall, the body of the car moves, but the wheels stay intact. See? That is very weird. A bit bouncy. It's like the car is made out of jello. Or jelly, as we say in the UK. But yeah, I mean, this is... I've read through some of the reviews on Steam, and most people are saying that this is... It feels like a bad mobile port, and it really does. The controls, they are responsive, but I mean, you don't really get any sense of control, so to speak. And the points, I don't really understand the point system at all. I mean, if you're drifting, it flashes red, but if you go off course, it goes green. So I don't know if I'm doing anything correctly either. But as far as the track modelling, it's not too bad. It's actually pretty damn good to real-life Bathurst. I mean, it's no Assetto Corsa type, you know, laser scan circuit by any stretch, but I mean, it's fairly good. Dare I say, it's probably a conversion of another game or two. But yeah, you can hear the engine. It is very... You know, it's a kind of motor that you would hear in the summer when someone is out cutting their grass. Turning circle. There is none. You need to do a 12-point turn just to get the car back going in the straight and narrow again, and that is a lot harder than it looks. Ah, there we go. So we got 500, 600 points at the moment, bloody hell. And you have 2 laps of this course as well, which is unfortunate. I would have thought that they would have had a few other courses. Why Bathurst? I have no idea. They could have had many, many other circuit choices, but no, they went for Bathurst for some reason. And the slalom really does nothing. You don't lose any points going into the barrels, which is a lot more fun. Have some of that. They have another slalom around this corner. Now, look at the problem here. The slalom is on the outside of the corner, and I'm just going to go around it. That, again, a bit more thought process would have worked. A 360 entry. Now, I can't for the life of me figure out what that's supposed to mean. Unless you're supposed to go around and do a 360 turn or what, I have no idea. I've not been able to work that out at all. But there you go, that is lap 1 complete, and we have another lap of this to go. Walls are sticky. Ah, you can see some of the frame juddering from some of the smoke effects. Of course, this game, I'm assuming, was made in Unity. It definitely looks like it was made in Unity. So that'll be why that the frames aren't 100%. Let's go in car, shall we? Let's have a look at our Fisher-Price Tommy sticker. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. These barriers on the side, they are immovable objects. So they don't flap around if you go into them like on certain other games. Anyway, back in car. The dashboard doesn't work either. The speedo is broken. And you really haven't got any sense of where to turn either, because the car is moving all over the place. Your head is sort of like on a swivel. In fact, there is no driver. Ooh, okay, that's a weird camera angle. If you go in reverse, there is actually no driver in the car. So, yeah. This car is possessed by some ungodly demon who collects Fisher-Price stickers and puts them on dashboards. But how many points have we got so far? Total drift points, 5,189. That's probably collectively, because I have played this a little bit off screen just to get the feel of it, and really, it's really not much to feel. It's just drive around and drift a little bit. Now, I can safely say that Drift 86 doesn't really have to worry about any competition with this game. So they are safe for now. But we'll quickly get past this lap and see if we can actually unlock any of the other cars while we crash into the wall and give ourselves severe whiplash. Come on. Come on. To be honest, I'm going to give my honest opinion on this. This version of Bathurst is actually better modelled than Tucker Race Driver 1. There you go. You haven't got huge mountains that the car just launches over. At least the car does have a sort of sense of weight to it, even if that weight is a paperweight. Causing some severe whiplash to me driver. Oh no, slalom! Oh wait, yeah, I can just drive around it. And that is pretty much all this game has to offer. Apart from the other cars that you can unlock, should you so desire. I desire not to. Oh, cardboard cutouts of people. I haven't seen that since the PlayStation 1 days. Bloody hell. There we go, cross the start-finish line. And there we go, race completed. That wasn't a race. Press any key. Okay then. So, yeah, that is pretty much all this game has to offer. Let's have a look. Have we unlocked anything else? Can we unlock these cars? Can we even select them? No, as it turns out, no. If you try and select a car that you haven't unlocked or hasn't been implemented in the game, it just takes you to this screen and you can't get out of it. Hello? Hello? Nope, it's completely broken. Awesome! Yeah, so there you go, it's full of bugs as well. So we'll try out one more car and then we'll call it a day. So I will quickly be right back. 3, 2, 1, back in a room, here we go. So yeah, that is a bit of a pain. All the cars seem to have the exact same weight as well. All either 1200 or 1250 kilograms. Especially these ones here that I can't select. 220 horsepower and 1200 kilograms. Except for this one, 700 horsepower, but you can't select the bloody thing. Oh, I tell you. Anyway, we're going to try this Vauxhall Astra looking thing. And, oh, Bathurst. Haven't been around here before. Does the car sound different though? Let's have a look. And... no, it doesn't. It still sounds like a Black & Decker ride-on lawnmower. Great. So, let's have a look at the dashboard. Oh my god. Okay, so it's still got the Fisher-Price stickers on the front. But why the hell has the steering wheel got, like, a white outline to it? Everything has. Bloody hell. That's really bad. And the mirror. The mirror's even got a sticker on it as well. But at least this car is slightly faster. I mean, very slightly. Fast, you are approaching challenge. English is awesome. So I wonder if one of the challenges is, you know, slalom between drop bears or something. Oh no, oh, that view is just awful. You can't really, oh my word. Yeah, you really can't tell what the hell is going on, to be fair. And we got a total of 717 points. And apparently points don't mean prizes because you can't unlock any other bloody cars with them. And I don't know why they've put a position marker on there as well, because there's no other cars to race against. So of course we're going to be in first position. So you can tell this was definitely some pre-made assets for Unity engine. But for all it's worth, which is nothing because it's free, it isn't great, but it's not bad. I have played a lot worse games, and yeah, this, I'm sure that if you have friends who play this game, bless them, then, you know, on the leaderboards you could check how many points you get, I guess, or how fast you can go around Bathurst in a Vauxhall Corsa thing. Yeah, I guess this might have some value to it. It isn't, like I said, it's not the greatest, but it certainly isn't the worst. So, graphics-wise, I would say, I don't know, about 4.5, 5 out of 10. You know, I've seen worse as well. Sound-wise, about a 2.5, 3 out of 10, because, you know, every car sounds like a lawnmower. Gameplay-wise, replayability, there is none really unless you are really hardcore into drifting, which I've mentioned before, I'm definitely not. So if you are a hardcore drifter, even you might get a bit bored of this, it might turn a bit stale. I would say this game is more for people who just want to waste 5 minutes while they wait for a better Steam game to download. But yeah, like I said, I've definitely played a lot worse from bigger game companies, so I'll give them that. It's not bad. But I'm just curious now. I'm going to quickly finish this lap and see if we can actually unlock any other cars. If not, then that loses a lot of points, as these cars that you're supposed to unlock are there to just taunt you, but they are never obtainable. Oh, and another thing, if you do roll the car, I'll try and show it off if I can. You can roll your vehicle, but it is quite difficult. If you manage to, the car respawns, but it's sort of like half a mile in the air and then you just drop. So, let's see if I can just get it to roll on this. Nope, that doesn't work. I managed it earlier, I don't know how. Nope, it doesn't want none of it. Oh, it's actually got damage modelling. Is that damage modelling, or is just that the car looking a bit weird? No, it actually does. Wow, okay, so the cars do sustain, if only by small amounts, they do actually sustain a bit of damage. Well, I never. What's with the dashboard? You got like Mount Everest in the middle. Oh, well there you go. Anyway, yeah, I will quickly finish this lap and see if we can unlock anything. Oh, and there we go. Can I keep the car rolled? Oh, son of a bitch. Roll back over on its wheels. Oh, that was a damn good move though. Let's see if I try that again. So, cars in this game, when you reverse, sound like a UFO taking off in the Jetsons. Okay then. Well, that's something. As it turns out, unfortunately, you can't unlock any other cars. And there is no way in hell of knowing how to unlock them. It doesn't say anything in the options, it doesn't say anything in the help category, it just tells you what the challenges do, the slalom and everything else. But there is no way to know how to unlock all of these cars. Unless they were supposed to have been introduced later on, if the game was still being developed. But yeah, I mean, look, you got an absolute ton. You got a Bugatti Veyron there. And what's that? That looks like a Lancer. So, yeah, I haven't got a clue. In fact, the text is so hard to read. If you have a look at challenges, I mean, that is so difficult to bloody read. Enter the corner as fast as possible while still staying on the track. Every kilometre an hour over 60 gives points, double points for avoiding any collisions. Now, it says there's 4 challenges. I can only count to 3. Where's the 4th one? Or maybe the 4th one is life. Life is a challenge. Well, that is absolutely correct, especially in this day and age and what's going on in the world today. But yeah, anyway, that is Drift Gear. I hope you enjoyed my little take on it. And like I said, try it out for yourself. It's free on Steam. And have a go at it, you know, have your own opinions and see what you think. But yeah, I don't know how to work out how to unlock all these bloody cars, because when you try and select them and select the track, it just takes you to this screen and there is no way of getting back out of it. Every button on the controller does nothing, clicking on the screen does nothing, so your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, I will leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching this little one-off, and I'll be back next time for something else. So take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.